Hello everyone and welcome to this quick hip opening yoga flow. My name is Nathalie. I'm really happy that you are tuning in today. So when you're ready, you can come onto your mat, sitting on your heels, keeping a long and straight spine, and just start to become aware of your breath. Let your breath flow slowly and naturally, and arrive in the present moment, in the here and now. And then we will bring our knees as wide as the mat, inhaling deeply through the nose, and exhale, slowly walk your hands forward and let your forehead rest onto the mat. Coming into a gentle child's pose, releasing any tension, releasing any stress. Just breathing slowly and deeply. And then walk your hands to the left side, stretching the right side of your upper body. And then walk your hands to the right side as you stretch the left side of your torso. Very good. And then come back to center. And slowly make your way into a tabletop position. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and the knees come underneath the hips. Always push the mat away from you. Then tuck your toes under and slowly start to lift the hips all the way up, coming into a downward facing dog. Keeping a long and straight spine. Keep your knees bent if you need to and adjust if you need to. Fingers are spread. Relax your head and neck down. And you can then start to bend one knee at a time, stretching your hamstrings, just opening through the back of your legs here. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply, enjoying this stretch. And then find some stillness. Look forward and step your right foot in between your hands. Come into a runner's lunge. Very good. Just breathing deeply. Feeling a nice stretch through your left hip flexor. And then start to extend the right leg and bend over your right leg as much as possible, but make sure that you keep a straight spine in this pyramid posture. Bend the right leg once again. And then start to drop the left knee down to the ground and come into a low lunge. Inhale, rise your arms up all the way. And exhale, let your hips sink down lower towards the ground. You can also bring your hands onto your hips, or maybe also on your thigh, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Just breathing deeply in your low lunge. With every new exhale, sink deeper into the stretch. And now you have the option to bend the left knee, and maybe if it's possible, you can grab your left foot with your hands. And this is going to intensify the stretch quite a bit. So just take any variation that feels good to you right now. And then gently release. And start to straighten your right leg. Come into a half split posture. folding over your right leg and keep your right toes flexed. A wonderful way to open up the right hamstring. Breathing slowly and deeply, and make sure that your hips are square. Pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. And then come forward into your low lunge and walk your right foot to the outside of the mat. And we will make our way into a lizard pose. Lizard pose is also a wonderful way to open up your right outer hip, so your right glute muscle. And if you want, you can come onto the outside of your right foot, let your knee fall to the side. This is also a very intense stretch. And feel free to push the inner thigh away from your upper body to even go deeper into this pose. You also have the option to bend your left knee and grab the left foot with your right hand as you open through the chest and look all the way up towards the sky or the ceiling. Breathing deeply, letting go with every new exhale. Very good. And then come back to center. Place both hands down onto the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Extend the left leg all the way up. And step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Bring your hips down low. Come into a yogi squat malasana. Feel free to place any prop underneath your hips or heels. If you feel comfortable though, you can bring the palms of your hands together and start to push the knees away from each other. Keep your chest open and your spine long. And then bring your palms down onto the ground and step your right foot all the way back. Coming into a lizard pose on the other side. Slowly drop the right knee down to the ground. And now feel free to take any variation of lizard pose that you did on the other side. Either keep the sole of your foot grounded or come onto the outside of your left foot. Let your left knee fall to the left side. And you can also push your left inner thigh away from you. And if you want, bend your right knee and grab your right foot with your left hand as you open the chest all the way up. Very good. Holding here for a few deep breaths. Beautiful. And gently release. Slowly walk your left foot to the center of your mat. And find your low lunge position. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, let your hips sink deeper and lower towards the ground. Keep your hands up, or if you want, bring them to your hips. It's a wonderful way to open the right psoas muscle, the right hip flexor. And if you want to intensify this stretch, you can also grab your right foot with your hands. Feel free to place any pillow or something soft underneath your knee, as it can be quite intense. But keep in mind, this is an optional pose. And then come back into your low lunge. Extend your left leg, finding your half split posture. Fold over your left leg. Keep your hips in one line. So pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Your left toes are flexed and pointing towards the ceiling. Very good. And then come back into a low lunge. Tuck your back toes under, lift and extend the right leg. And come into runner's lunge on the other side as well. Just staying here for a few breaths. And then slowly extend your left leg and fold over your left leg. And also make sure to keep your hips square in this pyramid posture. And when you're ready, slowly come back into your runner's lunge. And turn your body to the side. So your toes are facing the side of the mat. Very good. Slowly lower down. Inhale, rise up halfway, long and straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale into a long and straight spine. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold down. And one more time. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, folding down all the way. Come into your wide-legged forward fold. You can keep your hands either on the mat, or if you want, grab your ankles and try to pull your chest closer to your legs. Breathing deeply, feeling a nice stretch through your hamstrings. And maybe go deeper with every new exhale. And when you're ready, bring the palms back up and try to sit down, come into a straddle pose or dragonfly. Inhale, long and straight spine. And exhale, slowly fold from the hips all the way forward. This is a wonderful way to open up your inner thighs. Just go as far as your body allows you to go. And try to not round your back too much. If you can't walk all the way forward, it's totally fine, as long as you keep a long and straight spine. Staying in the straddle pose, breathing deeply. And slowly make your way back up. Bring your feet forward, grabbing the back of your legs. Inhale and exhale, rolling down onto your mat. Grab your knees, give yourself a little hug, show yourself some self-love. And then come into a happy baby pose. You can either grab your toes or the outside of your feet and let your knees fall to the side as you open through your inner thighs. Maybe add a gentle rock from side to side and just enjoying this movement, enjoying the stretch. then slowly release your feet down and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall to the side. And come into your reclined butterfly pose, our final relaxation pose for this yoga sequence. Feel free to stay in this pose for as long as you like, relaxing your entire body from head to toe. And I would like to thank you at this point for joining me for this quick hip opening yoga stretch. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.